It's locked. I have this thirst for blood. I can't believe I'm doing this. This is despicable. I can't believe I'm doing this. Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Why must it always be a good evening?
I was just being polite.
Don't like questions. Or doctors.
Do you require medical assistance?
That's something I didn't expect to hear.
I don't know which kind of doctor you're...
And is it your purpose as well, Mr. Reed? I would say it's a convenient way for gaining people's trust.
Any chance you can help me find...
The sad saint. Why would you...
Actually...
Really? Well, go ask someone else then.
What can you tell me?
A shithole filled with maggots.
Are you thinking about...
Nope. Hate them all.
Is there no one?
Well, Tom from our local is...
What's your...
I take care of my mum. That's what I do.
Sometime...
I just want her to smile. No. I lost the necklace I bought her. I'm a fucking idiot.
Any chance...
The sad...
Actually...
Really?
Goodbye, Mr.
Feeling. A wave of bitter death drowned and hurt. Just see its wrath.
Mark my words. These murders are the work
Good evening,
of
sir.
Whatever. Don't take it personally. I spent a lot...
Yes, you had...
I'm Dyson Delaney.
I'm a tracker of these creatures.
I'm looking for...
I really don't know. I heard he...
Who could tell...
about the sad saint.
What do you...
Seward,
Don't you...
I'd love...
what's it look like?
Why do you...
Maybe it's...
You sound very...
That's because...
A monster, daggers for teeth and icy claws.
Is there any...
How dare you say...
At nighttime, claiming innocence, then vanishes.
Why?
Cynicism is the polite...
Murders by
No...
Let me tell...
All right.
A few years...
What kind of...
It was a bomb.
You lost people you loved.
Lost everything.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. If you ever...
Is there anything in particular?
How dare you say...
No...
Let me...
Another... Goodbye.
Good evening, sir. Have you witnessed any suspicious...
And what do you define as
My name is Ichabod Throgmorton.
a vampire hunter?
I know what you're thinking.
Mr. Throgmorton, I'm Dr. Jonathan.
A man of science.
I'm looking for Sean Ham...
The sad saint. He should be...
Really?
It's nothing personal, Doctor.
Maybe at least you can tell me who could help me find him.
Tell you what, go and chat with Tom Watts. He's a bartender and good judge of character. If he talks to you...
I could make you tell me, but I respect your refusal. You really believe Sean...
All I will say is...
What?
Did you hear about what happened to Jack Gillingham?
It's impossible to protect everyone.
But it's my duty. I am.
So,
I patrol late at night.
can I help?
Actually, yes. I plan.
Are you asking me to paste?
If you wouldn't mind.
How do you...
It's simple, really.
Have you ever killed?
Of course I have.
Goodbye.
Not a drop of blood left in his body. This is the work of a vampire.
Good evening, Tom.
Good evening, sir.
You remember me?
Of course I do.
Thank you for your hospitality.
I'm still Tom Watts.
Tom, I need to find Sean.
I heard the sad saint was recovering.
The important thing is...
Why not try his...
Where is it?
Why not try his night asylum?
Where is it?
It's in an old warehouse, northwest of here. Just follow the bank to the west and go north when you reach the end of the pier.
I believe he returned to his flock.
Oh, I bet you're right. Sean can't help but what...
Please, tell me.
Well, I don't like to gossip, but I heard that the sad...
I believe he...
Oh, I bet you're right.
Please, tell...
Well, I don't like to gossip, but I heard that the sad saint was abandoned as a baby in front of a Catholic orphanage in Dublin. That would explain his faith and need to help everyone.
What can you tell me?
That's not...
Who? How...
Oh,
Your son...
I'm only...
How is it?
Well,
Since I'm...
perhaps, Doctor.
How could a physician help you?
I have a small warehouse, just...
Doctors aren't immune to disease.
Oh, thank you, sir. Here's the...
I see. So you get pressure from...
Or something like that. Nothing that a few wise...
Goodbye, Miss... Evening, miss.
Well, I never. That's a first.
I'm much more myself than when we first...
Welcome back to the Turquoise Turtle, then.
Miss Cavan,
You better ask Tom, sir.
why not answer?
We respect the privacy of our customers.
What can you...
People don't appreciate...
You look concerned, miss.
This is a bad borough. Most...
So you and your friends all feel in danger? No exceptions?
Tom's the only exception I've come across until now. But he's not like everybody else.
This place seems... How shall I put it? Very colourful. I'm sure it has plenty of stories to tell.
We get people of all sorts here. It's that rare place in the docks where you can have a drink without being murdered. At least it's not happened yet.
Your boss must be quite the negotiator to force such an agreement.
Yeah. Tom's a great bloke.
So this bar is...
Yeah. Tom's convinced it...
Goodbye, Miss...
He didn't deserve this.
Perhaps I should shut the turquoise for a time.
I think I'm losing my mind. I should just run as many places I can.
It's locked, all right.
Be a laugh.
I think I'm losing my mind. I should just run as far away from this place as I can. Long enough to see them wet boot boys get what's coming to them. Are they stupid?
Good evening, Mr. Dillon.
What?
I've never even been to India.
Inebriation aside,
Yes.
take this then.
Hey, Doc, you don't really want me to stop the only
Surely you must.
Sure. I wanted things.
Do you really?
No, I believe we all can choose to make.
Sounds like.
No, sir. I was.
Sounds like you were an idealist.
No, sir. I was an anarchist and I believe that exclusive property is a robbery in nature. I wanted a new world to rise from the ashes, Dr. Reed.
I want to know more about your past as an anarchist, Dyson.
I'm still an anarchist, Doctor, make no mistake. I just reject violence as a tool to change the world, unlike my comrades.
Do you still see your comrades, then? Even if you don't agree?
No. I hope they'll come to share my point of view one day. I'll raise my glass to that splendid idea.
Do you...
I do not believe in much anymore, Doctor. But I'll admit I like your idea of peaceful change. I like it a lot.
Goodbye, Mr. Delaney.
Shut the turquoise for a time.
Been a while since we've seen any new faces round here.
Good evening, miss. I am Dr. Reed. May I ask you a few questions?
Who are you? What do you want?
As I just told you, I'm a
The
doctor.
Pembroke Hospital, you say?
I'm not here for charity, miss.
Miss Edwina Cox. So what do you want then? Fancy buying something from me, maybe?
I'm
The
looking...
sad saint?
Yes, he was.
You don't say. Well, I suppose...
You still use your husband's name, Edwina. Why is that?
Why shouldn't I? He may be a bloody bastard, but I'm still his wife and his name means something round here.
Are you aware of what happened to him?
Yes. I'm sure he fought till the end and looked death in the eyes. The boys will mourn him. Except one of them, maybe.
What can you...
I'm a
gang member...
If you're interested, I may find use of a doc. I like people who know what they...
I'm not...
Fair enough.
Since my return...
That's exactly...
What can...
You can't trust anyone.
Really? Don't you...
Bastards, all of them.
You sound like
Take the grave diggers of Southwark.
looting corpses in a mass grave.
Whatever. Hey, since you're a doc...
Can I see...
As long as you have money. Been a while since we've seen any news.
Perhaps we should have listened to what the idiot had to say first.
I cannot enter.
Perhaps we should...
Good evening, sir.
Who the fuck are you? Don't you see I'm busy here?
Dr. Jonathan Reed, that's who I am. And who are you?
Ah, some fancy gentleman we've got here. Clear off. We don't want strangers on our streets.
So you won't tell me your name, then?
The name is Booth Digby. Maybe I'll ask my boys to break one or two of your bones, just so you remember it.
Are you some kind of vigilante patrolling these streets at night?
Something like that, but the police aren't in charge here. We are, see?
So, tell me about your gang, then.
What? Have you got a death wish? You really want me to answer that?
Well, yes. You seem so proud of your status. Why not tell me who you're working for?
Oi! I'm the boss, all right? The Wet Boot Boys work for me. All of them. Situation round here is better than other districts because of us. Because of me.
So you're a concerned criminal, is that it?
Using funny jokes about me and my boys, are you? Fuck. You must have some balls.
I saw many men like you during the war, Mr. Digby. Greedy little cockroaches who feed on despair.
I could kill you for saying that. But, nah. You've been a soldier. I can respect that.
What can you tell me about this part of town?
Things ain't that bad, thanks to us. We give people what they need, and we control this borough.
Well, you're not doing a very good job. People are still dying here like everywhere else.
Yeah, well, we can't be everywhere all the time. And Edwina says if we can find more guns, we could be more efficient.
More efficient? Really? You should probably tell Edwina that guns are useless again.
Incredible. You know what? You're lucky she can't hear you right now. She's more smart than patient. My sweet queen of the docks.
Do you know where I can find Sean Hampton? I need to talk to him.
The sad saint. Why on earth do you want to talk to him?
He was one of my patients at the Pembroke Hospital.
Oh, yeah. I heard the poor bastard had been abducted by some cunt. You better ask Tom Watts. He knows Sean Hampton well.
Goodbye, Mr. Digby.
Over there! There's one of those! There's one of them! Eat this!
Harms me to know you can't see me. Perhaps we should have listened to what the idiot had to say first.
It's head! Pin him down! Back to the bloody grave! See them thugs! Die, man! These spotted! Watch out, boys! Leech! Fear no evil! Keep to the Lord's work here!
I can't believe I'm doing this.
Please, sir. It's an inch! I shall... Shit, that leech is fast! Easy does it, boys. We can deal with this. There's one of them. Kill you!
It's locked. It's locked, all right.
Steady, boys! We've got them here! That's it! No stupid beast! Filthy fucking beast!
I have this thirst for blood.
It's on to us! Hit him down! Kill it, boy! Kill it like you deserve! An end to you!
It's locked. It's locked, all right. It's locked.